Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is somewhat calorie counting related, but not completely. I decided I would like to show you 5 ways in which I do an overnight oats breakfast meal. And whilst this is really great for anyone counting calories because it's a really low calorie, simple breakfast idea, there's also no reason why you shouldn't eat this if you're not on a calorie counting diet. I'm not really a breakfast person. I wake up early, I'm usually awake by 6. I don't want to eat until about 9:30. And even then I'm persuading myself to eat breakfast. So I find that if I've already prepared that breakfast the night before, it takes away the excuses and it makes me think I must eat that because I've made it and don't want to waste it. So this video is 5 ideas for overnight oats. If you haven't come across overnight oats before, I don't know where you've been, but if you haven't, basically it's a kind of a cold oat and yoghurt concoction. It doesn't sound great. I mean, I'll understand that. I understand. It doesn't sound lovely. And I've had a lot of people go, I just don't fancy it. You don't cook it? I don't fancy uncooked porridge. But it's not uncooked porridge. I can't explain why it isn't, but it isn't. Literally, you combine oats with yoghurt and your choice of fruit, and it's delicious. My personal favourite out of the 5 that I'm going to show you today is the chocolate orange. That's the one that we have over and over again. But I think they're all nice. I hope you all enjoy them. And without further rambling, let's get into the video. I've used 30 grams of porridge oats in each of these recipes. 10 grams of porridge oats is approximately 35 calories depending on the brand, and you can use more if you feel that you will be hungrier. Just increase the calories per recipe to allow for how many oats you've used. So I began by measuring out 30 grams of my porridge oats. You do want a digital scale for this, I think you get a more accurate result. I like to use this little mason jar that I've got to make my overnight oats in. I feel that it keeps them fresher in the fridge and stops the taint of anything else kind of contaminating them. But I also, because I was making some in bulk, I also purchased some of these little plastic pots that I got from Sainsbury's. I think they were 5 for a couple of quid, and of course they are reusable, so you can use them again and again. For chocolate orange overnight oats, you'll need some Sweet Freedom orange spice choc shot, some Mandarin oranges, preferably in juice, I rinsed the syrup off of mine, and a Mullerlight yoghurt in orange with dark chocolate sprinkles flavour. For chocolate orange overnight oats, I used half a can of Mandarin oranges. You really want to get them in juice if you can. I was only able to get mine in syrup, so I rinsed the syrup off, but I probably should have allowed a few extra calories for that because they will have absorbed some of the sugar from the syrup whilst they were in the can. Next to it, adding a Mullerlight, and this one is orange with dark chocolate sprinkles. And then we're going to stir that really well to combine it completely. You want to make sure that all of those oats are really mixed into the yoghurt so that you don't get any dry bits of oats in the morning. I know that some people layer their oats up and then in the morning they mix it together. I find your oats do not absorb the yoghurt as well if you do it that way round. And then it's on with the lid, and this is going to go into the fridge overnight. And then in the morning I'll just give it a good stir around to make sure it's fully mixed in, and then I'll top it with a little bit of orange spice choc shot to give some extra orange flavour. For Eton Mess overnight oats, you will add to your oats a Mullerlight yoghurt in strawberry flavour, approximately 100 grams of fresh strawberries. I'm using this 0-calorie skinny syrup in strawberry jelly flavour, which I got from Home Bargains. And to finish off, I'm going to use one of these Lee's meringue nests. For Eton Mess overnight oats, we're going to be adding to our 30 gram oats 1 strawberry Mullerlight yoghurt, and then to that I'm going to be adding 100 grams of chopped fresh strawberries. As before, I'm going to make sure that's really well combined and then pop the lid on, and that's going to go in the fridge overnight. To make these Eton Mess, we are also going to add some of this strawberry jelly skinny syrup and we're going to crush up a meringue nest and add that, but those are both going on in the morning. If you put the meringue nest on the night before, it will just dissolve and be gone when you come back to the fridge tomorrow. For Pear and Cinnamon Overnight Oats, you're going to need a toffee flavour Mullerlight yoghurt, half a tin of pears, again in juice, not syrup if you can get them, and half a teaspoon of ground sweet cinnamon. You're going to take your usual 30 grams of oats, and I added half a tin of pears that I drained of fruit juice and chopped up. And then you add 1 toffee flavour Mullerlight yoghurt, stir it really well to make sure it's all combined nicely, and then half a teaspoon of sweet ground cinnamon. And then another really nice mix to make sure that cinnamon is all stirred in properly. On with the lid, that one's going into the fridge overnight as usual, and then tomorrow we'll be topping that one with some Sweet Freedom caramel syrup. This is from Aldi and it's only 13 calories per tablespoon. For Sunshine Burst Overnight Oats, you need 80 grams of a breakfast topper. This is from Sainsbury's and contains pineapple, mango, strawberries and peach, a Mullerlight vanilla yoghurt, and I would usually top these with some ordinary choc shot, but as I've run out I'm going to be using some of the Sweet Freedom chocolate spread instead. You're going to add 80 grams of a breakfast topper. I got mine in Sainsbury's, but I've also got it from Aldi before, and a vanilla Mullerlight yoghurt to your usual 30 grams of porridge oats. And you'll see that mine is still frozen. That really doesn't matter in the slightest because it will defrost overnight in the fridge in your oats, and that moisture will all get absorbed in along with your yoghurt. On with the lid, into the fridge overnight. And then usually I use plain choc shot for this one, but I haven't got it at the moment. I've only got mint, so I'll be using mint in the morning. And for Berry Blast Overnight Oats, you will want 80 grams of mixed frozen berries from any supermarket. I used some of this Alpro coconut yoghurt substitute, and I'm topping it with Sweet Freedom caramel syrup. We're going to add 80 grams of mixed frozen berries, which you can pick up from any supermarket, to our usual 30 grams of porridge oats. I used to add a lovely Mullerlight coconut with hint of lime yoghurt, but I wasn't able to get that, so I've added some Alpro plain coconut, and it's not very sweet, so I've put in a good squirt of caramel syrup into the actual mixture as well this time. Mixing that all together, combining it really well, and then as usual lid on to go in the fridge overnight, and tomorrow I will top this with some more caramel syrup. So there we go, that was my 5 ways with overnight oats video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you'll try some of the recipes and let me know what you think. If you tweak them or change them in any way, let me know in the comments below, because I'm interested to know if they can be improved, obviously. And also if you have any recipes of overnight oats for yourself that you'd like to share, please do put those in the comments below, because I'm always open to trying new ideas. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe. There's a button down below that you can click and a bell that you can ring so that you get notified when new videos go up. Oh, and hit the like button. And all that's left is for me to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.